Hi guys, welcome back to another league racing video. Today this is round 7 or 6 in HRA. We are at Baku street circuit for today's race. This is my second run in the short qualifying. I only did 2 runs as it started raining at the end of the session, so this was my best lap. Obviously currently P4 in qualifying, but this was my best lap of the qualifying. As you can see, already 2 tenths up through the first sector, or coming to the end of the first sector. Get a decent exit there, and then try and open up the entry here, get nice and tight to the wall. Could have went a bit tighter there. Obviously you don't want to do a DeVries and buckle your wheel and take wing damage here. I didn't quite cut the corner as I intended to, but and here a bit deep through castle section, they're getting very close to the outside wall. See the hammer time is retired, and we're currently 4.5 tenths up, so it's looking good so far for this lap time to get provisional pole position. Coming in down to here, it's very easy to very inviting that corner to really push it and hit the wall on the outside. Now out of pretty much the final corner, you've got 2 more here, but this is one of the most important exits you need to get. We're already 9 tenths up on our lap time. It just shows how bad our first lap was. I believe we got held up by someone, or I tried to leave enough gap, but I just caught up to him sooner than I thought I would have. DRS activated now, straight line, flat out, all the way down to the line, and it was a 1 minute 40.301. So that was enough for provisional pole, which then turned out to be pole because it started raining and no one else could improve. So it was a 1-2 in qualifying for Alpine, and then 3-4 for Mercedes, which is our constructor championship rivals, and Maz is my championship rival for P1. So nice and close, top 4 contenders, all in the top 4. With the lights out and away we go. We get an okay, we didn't get the best of starts. Kirsty gets a really good launch. I leave the space for him up the inside, and then obviously I simply get a better exit, get a better run. Now Thomas and Mazda loses a position against Fizzbungle, going on the exit of turn 1, and as you can see I've already disconnected from the race. So 2 corners into the race and I got disconnected. Luckily I load back in and I'm still leading it because my teammate Kusky done me a massive favour for the championship and was defending the whole grid and was sitting behind my AI, because as you know the AI are like extremely slow, so he must have been virtually crawling around the track to keep them behind. But actually the safety car is out at the end of lap 1, and then on the end of lap 3 going on to lap 4, leading the pack away, get a good start, good restart. Kusky staying with us as well. He's a bit under pressure, he's side by side with Thomas going into turn 1, but he covers him off, defends the inside well, and it's still a 1-2 for Alpine and then a 3-4 for Maz, as Maz got back past Fizzbungle. So it's turning out to be a very good race, and it looks like we've got some decent race pace here. Now coming towards the end of lap 4 in this race, purple sector 1 obviously, still 1-2 in the race, and a virtual safety car comes out. Only done about 3/4 of the lap after the restart, and here you see the virtual safety car is ending. Obviously we just kept decent enough gap, didn't lose too much time, so went a bit deep there into turn 3. So a bit risky there, you know, a bit close to the wall on the outside. But you can see we're already slightly pulling away from Thomas, and going down the start of finish straight. Into lap 7 to the start of lap 8. Me and my teammate Kusky were just trying to work together to try and pull away from Thomas, because you see the top 3 is pulled away from the rest of the grid. So we were just working together, just doing the DRS slingshot, and he was running higher wings than me and Thomas, so we really needed the help down the straight line. And obviously I just made our way back past, costing us no time whatsoever. A little bit of a moment going into turn 1 there, and then here at the end of lap 11, I do believe Kusky and Thomas will come into the pit lane, which they do. They are going into now. I believe they'll most likely go onto the hard compounded tyres, and obviously I was planning on pitting this lap, so you'll see me burning my ERS, try and reduce the undercut that they will get and try not to lose as much time as possible. Maz has already boxed, I believe he boxed about a lap or two before us, and then towards the end of the lap 12, LFC retires from the race and a safety car comes out. So that was perfect for us. We didn't lose any positions in this, so we just technically get a free pit stop and keep P1 in this race. Kusky has done alright, still held on to P2. Maz didn't manage to undercut either Thomas or Kusky, so they were alright as well. Didn't lose any positions, didn't cost them nothing. And like I said, just a free pit stop. I'm obviously going to stay in P1. Let's just see if this pit box is it going to be good tyre change? Pit stop, yep. That's it, 2.2, hard tyres on. And now we're just, if there's no more safety cars, we are just planning to go on to the end of the race now, really. Because it'll most likely start around laps 16, 15. So you see there, exit the pits, I haven't lost the position and haven't lost too much time. So yeah, that was perfectly timed for us. But as you can see here, we're under the safety car. I think it's about a lap later, half a lap later, and I've disconnected once again from this Grand Prix, as you see, and I almost go into the wall there. A bit distracted on why I keep on disconnecting. And obviously I load back in, and obviously we still get to P1. So luckily the safety car didn't go in that lap. Otherwise, it would have been very hard work for me to get back in the position I was already in. But luckily it was staying out for another lap. And the end of lap 15, going on to lap 16. Another safety car restart now. Burning the ERS to stay in front. Kusky's burning his ERS. Stay with us, I stop burning. You see the overspeed he's got with the slipstream. And we cover him off. No threats from behind, so we're all good. Maz actually loses a few positions there. I can't remember if he pitted under the safety car or not again, but he was in the top 4, and now he's dropped down. He lost a couple of positions here. Now this was interesting. I went through this castle section, and you see my teammate Kusky dropped back by quite a lot. Apparently, I had a massive lag spike, and my AI kind of just started freaking out, and then Kusky to try and avoid it while going through castle section. So that has put him on the back foot to Thomas, because now Thomas is all over the back of Kusky. And here I was just slowing down, because as Kusky has higher wings than me and Thomas, he's going to struggle down the straight line. And I was trying to slow down to give him the slipstream to help him defend against Thomas. But I think I should have done it a bit earlier, but it was a bit late. And then you'll see Thomas will close the gap onto Kusky there. Two tenths between them, 1/10 now, and then they're already side by side. So now I've started burning my ERS to try and put away and not let Thomas try and overtake me either. They're going to go side by side. Kusky very close to the outside wall there on the exit of turn 1. But Thomas will get the job done into turn 2. So now it's Alpine 1-3 and Thomas in the middle. So he's in the Alpine sandwich. And you can see just towards the end of the lap, I've already pulled up another half a second on him. I'm already outside the DRS window, the 1 second window. And then another safety car comes out as well. So there was a lot of safety cars this race, as you would predict of a street circuit. Fast corners, close walls. And I'm actually going to come into the pit lane to put on the soft compounded tyres. So I'm coming in, I'm thinking, well, this is the right track, go on the softs to the end, we'll be flying. Thomas stays out. My teammate comes in as well, but unfortunately for him, he gets held up by the double stack. We have found out recently that it is impossible to double stack on the F1 games. So unless your teammate is out of the pit lane, not the pit box, but the pit lane, the jackman at the back of the car will just stand there and hold you up for a second or two. So it's really unfortunate on this side, and did lose, I think, 3 positions because of that double stack. But I am technically in the net lead, because everyone else in front are on old hards and medium compounds, and I'm the leader of the fresh soft ones. So And you see there, on this safety car restart, everyone's lagging, so I don't know when they're going to go. Everyone's lagging really badly, and now they go, and I get a really bad restart, just because I don't know if they're going. I'm lagging really badly. Going into this first corner, Fizbong, it's a really good thing. I got the inside of Dom Freeman. Keep it nice and tight, no nice space, and he loses the rear end. He gets a bit of wheel spin, and then just wipes me out into the wall, which makes me lose my front wing and drop down to last place. And yeah, pretty much ruining my race, pretty much. And as you see here, I was very annoyed and just didn't realise there was a safety car. So I'm just driving flat out, not realising there's a safety car until now, and then I gave myself a drive through. And then here, I still don't slow down. I don't know what I was feeling. I was just that annoyed. And then, yeah, I'm still speeding by a whole second. And then it's going to get a second drive through. So my race is literally over,
okay, mate,
because
don't worry about the damage.
we've
I've
got
some
6
new
laps
strategy options if you go and
to
check
go.
your MFD.
We've got 6 laps to go, and I just served 2 drive-throughs. But then later on in the lap, I disconnected anyway, and then soon after, my internet crashed, so I couldn't join back. So technically, I scored 0 points in this race, as you don't score any points for finishing under AI. But amazingly, Kusky actually won the race from P7 on the last safety car restart, which obviously happened with me and Dom. He managed to get from P7 up to P1 in only 3 laps. So it was an amazing run for him at the end there. And yeah, so it was P1 for Kusky. Thomas got P2, and then Intronsic got the last spot on the podium. Maz didn't have the best race either. He got P6. So I believe we did gain in points on the constructors, on the Mercedes. But obviously in the drivers, I've lost. I think it was 8 points to Maz. So yeah, it wasn't the best race I've had. So many disconnects, got taken out towards the end when I was on for the win. But these things happen in racing, you know. Well done to Kusky for winning it. And yeah, so I think the next race will be at Bahrain. So hopefully I should have a better result there. It can't be much worse than scoring 0 points. So, but thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate all the support recently to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.